Hey guys, it's Preston with Optic Predator Airsoft, and on this video I'm going to show you my team's airsoft field, and we're still making some improvements to it, but we'll make a later video of that. But I'm just going to show you what we got so far. Right here is a wheelbarrow that I put up. You know, you can lean down and you got some cover going from the other side around this tree. And see, the reason why I put that there is because if you go up the hill a little bit up here, right up here is base number 1. Right there at that red fence is base number 1. When I have a war, I'll put like chairs down here for us to sit down on, but the reason why I put those blocks down and those bricks over there is to set your ammo on. But anyways, we'll go on down back where we came from. And basically, if you're playing, most people will come down through here, because where I'm walking into, and I'm going to show you about in just a second, is the main part of the airsoft field. Alright, we're in the main battlefield right here. Okay, this is like a screen thing for a window, and I just found, I have a barn and I got about everything I could find just to make something good for airsoft, and I put some concrete blocks around it right there, and the whole, it's pretty stable because of those, but it works just fine even though it might not look cool. I'll probably spray paint it camouflage, but for right now that's what I have. Onto this right here. This isn't really anything, but I did find this, a little split in the tree where you can hide behind the tree, stick your gun through it, anything you want to, which ain't really that important. But we'll go on to the next thing. Here is probably the coolest thing that a lot of people can make for their airsoft field. It's at least, it's at least about 10 to 12 haystacks stacked on each other to make a little bunker. As you can see, I have sticks around it to keep it stable. It's pretty wide too. It's got the side blocking too on each side. And if you go into it, it comes about, it's right above your waist, standing straight up, and I'm about 5'4", so it's pretty high. And I added a little thing I cut out in the hay, a little hole where you can see through, stick your gun out a little bit, but, and then on to this other thing right here, which in my opinion was probably the hardest thing I did. In my opinion, it's just, I did it myself, and I also did the stack of hay also, but this was extremely hard. I took the same screens, and then there's a hole. This hole is probably about 3 foot deep. So you jump in it, and it's also come a little bit above my waist. The sticks are. Then the screen is just where you can even stand up, squat down, anything you need to do. And then I put one on the other side, is when you're leaning down like this, so you don't get shot from the other side. Alright. Heading on to the next thing. Over here is just when we first bought this house, this place down here was originally supposed to be like a camp out, so he put that down in there. And as you can see those 4 big stacks of hay. I have found a sniper spot back in there, which I don't really have time to show you that. But, and then one of the members of the airsoft team, Nash Shaw, made this out of wood, and he dug a hole, and you see, you just jump in it, and you got plenty of cover. You lean down, you're looking towards that way, then you got your side coverage, and it also comes about to my hips. One of the members of our airsoft team, Zach Shiflett, he's here with me actually. He's working on this wall of bricks right here. It's gonna, when it's done, it's probably gonna be ended up being about that much higher right there. It's looking pretty beast, and I know it will be, because if I know Zach, it will be. He has the coverage on this side, which it will be stacked up too. We've tried this. He's tried this a couple times, and we made it too high, and it fell down completely. Okay, right there, that silver fence you see is another base number 2, and you can see the sticks and all the brush and stuff stacked on it. That's kind of just for looks, which I'll probably be putting more of that on there. And back here, as I said before, for the first base, I'll be putting chairs around when I do have a war. But I set these blocks and this little thing right here for something to sit on and put your ammo on and stuff. And it'll be a lot better when I do whatever I'm going to do. I didn't know if you guys knew, but I'm making a complete circle around the place. Here's a little bunker I made with bricks, a screen, and 2 sticks. It's not very stable, but it'll work, but it's not very stable. It's not the best thing I've done. Here's a front end loader, wooden thingy. I don't know what it's called, but it uses good coverage. And once we are done with it, right there where you see the cracks, we'll put brush in it right here in these cracks, so you won't be able to shoot through that. Alright, I'm moving up the hill, which again, I am making a complete circle around the field. Alright, now we're up to the upper half of the part of the field, and what I'm getting ready to show you is something that Zach, one of the members of our team, did put up, which I think was a pretty good idea. He put up the same thing right there, but what I thought was smart, he put it in between those 2 trees right there, so it'll just make extra coolness, you know what I'm saying? And this used to be very brushy, like you wouldn't be able to walk through here, but Nash Airsoft, the member of the Airsoft team, he cut out pathways in here for us, and it makes it a lot easier, because if he wouldn't have done that, we wouldn't have been able to walk through the woods part of this. That's basically about it. And here we are at the base number 1 again, the complete circle. Like it, do whatever you have to do, subscribe, comment. I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks.